shit, I'm the shit. Bitch, all jokes aside.
Also, we saw something that happened in the news recently that got very little media attention, and it was huge. And I figured out why. So we all saw that the president of Haiti was assassinated. Right? We saw that.
Yeah.
You would think a president of a country so close on the Western Hemisphere assassinated, you would hear some more details about it.
Okay.
So now details has emerged on it. Apparently, this was reported by CNN. U.S. DEA agents were involved.
Let me know when you
Didn't want to say it out loud, but
FDK request.
it is what it is.
There's a FDK
I also saw something else that
request.
I got you. I want to finish this before you. I saw a news conference held by the late president of Haiti talking about how
the jab. Don't say the V word.
The Dovic.
Remember, no V words from now on.
Dovic.
I'll put it together later. Go ahead.
The Dovic situation that we went through in 2020. Dovic. You get it? It's backwards. Dovic. And with the Dovic penetrations, right?
Got you.
He declined the Dovic penetrations and said his country would not be receiving any Dovic penetrations. You like it?
I bet they get him now.
It's a lot of
I
syllables.
bet they get him
but
now. Huh? I bet they get him now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they getting them.
Yeah.
They're going to get them Dovic penetrations.
They're going to get penetrated.
Yeah. He said that his
many
country
ways.
will not be receiving the Dovic penetrations. And then less than a year later, they just moked him out. And
Can't believe my nigga got moked out.
and reportedly, this is according to CNN, very trusted news press in America, they were involved. Thoughts? Is that what you were going to say?
Oh, yeah. Remember when I told y'all it was Venezuela?
They were involved too, but, right.
And Colombia.
And see what's going on over there.
So now, I don't know if I broke this down on the show before. I know we've talked about this on the phone.
Yeah.
Jari, I ever talked my deep state shit with you before? Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. So
And we all know what's going on in Venezuela.
civil war.
One of the most dangerous places in the world right now.
Yeah, civil war funded by us, which most civil wars in the world are funded by
Also,
America.
why you saying that? In Colombia, same thing. They're wilding in Colombia too. Certain parts.
Okay.
They're wilding.
Okay, so as y'all all know, if y'all keep up with AJA, you know what I'm saying, we've been following the media manipulation since COVID hit, and we had no dog
Since
in the
Dovic hit.
Yeah, since Dovic, we had no dog in the fight. We were just trying to figure some shit out, like what the fuck is going on, like everybody else. And we realized that there's a certain group of people that are controlling the media, and those people got into the game by selling out America to Central America and to South America. So if y'all study up on Ronald Reagan, Ronald Reagan's vice president was George Bush Sr. Ronald Reagan exchanged military training and just American backing.
Is this
Iran-Contra.
Iran-Contra.
Yes, he exchanged military training for military guns, Uzis to be exact, which is what caused the whole drive-by era in Cali and all of that. Military guns, handguns specifically, and coke, right? Coke, and coke.
Right.
This process, they did this shit all over the world, and what they would do is they would militarize rebels that were rebelling against said country, whatever country they deal with. So now you got. So in order for Ronald Reagan to carry out this plan, he needed a governor of a state that was just keep it a little lower. That was borderline of Mexico. What? That was borderline of Mexico. The state that allowed this to happen was Arkansas. At the time, the governor of Arkansas was Bill Clinton. George Clinton, Atomic Dog. Nah, it was Bill Clinton, right? So Bill Clinton signed off the waivers that he needed to sign off to bring in the cocaine and the automatic handguns through Arkansas specifically.
Right.
Did you watch the last season of Snowfall? Of course you did. Where did they go?
They went to not Venezuela. They went to Costa Rica.
No, in America. Where did you remember Franklin's cousin and his girl?
Oh, Arkansas.
They went to Arkansas.
Yeah, right.
Snowfall is a just a little bit. Snowfall is a series about the crack epidemic and how the CIA infused started that crack epidemic in LA.
Right.
And they went to Arkansas. So shout out to rest in peace to who did I'm bugging. Who did Snowfall?
Oh, John Singleton.
Rest in peace, the song John Singleton. He's always been giving us that game. There's a reason why they just randomly went to Arkansas. He knows what he's doing. He's giving us the Iran-Contra story. So that was the beginning of America's deal with South America that we're still dealing with. South America have been these groups of people, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton. I don't even got to say the names.
Right.
Y'all know who's associated with that gang. The South Americans have always been their mercenaries since then. 100%. Because they trained them. Right. So now, fast forward, 2008 or 2010, earthquake in Haiti. The president who just got assassinated, he got duped into a deal. I don't know if he did it knowingly or unknowingly, but regardless, he was the president that allowed the Clintons and that whole group into Haiti, which leads into the sex trafficking, which leads into the real estate, which leads into the gold and everything, all the resources that Haiti has. We were just talking about that last week, right? So now think about it. You know what I'm saying? Poor countries are being pressured for the Dovic penetration. Did I say right?
You said it.
For the Dovic penetration. And there are 3 different black presidents who denied the Dovic.
Actually, Dovic.
The Dovic penetration. There are 3 countries that denied it, and all 3 of those presidents have died. Three countries, and all 3 of those presidents have died. So we gotta really do the math on this, what's really going on here, because it's kind of crazy, son.
It's not.
He got shot 12 times by a Venezuelan and Colombian military group who claimed to be DEA, which turns out they really fucking was.
USDA.
Which is crazy, which is wild. They shot this nigga 12 times, 3 times in the face, blew his eyeball out, and shot his wife. So we got to
who lived,
yeah, who lived?
She lived. She's
alive. She alive.
Good.
Yeah. So
they were saying she died.
They did say she died, but they said she survived. They did say she died.
That's good. She survived.
But even if she didn't, we wouldn't know.
Yeah, we wouldn't know. I would love to have
just like what happened to Epstein, bitch.
Yeah, we'd love to get an interview with her.
What happened to her?
That bitch in Area 51.
Yeah, nothing about that bitch.
They buried that bitch, dog. We should have been had deposition or something. Fucking.
What's her name? Lorraine. What's her name?
I forgot.
Ghislaine fucking.
Yeah, Ghislaine
Maxwell.
Ghislaine
Maxwell.
Sucker.
Yep. This is wild.
This is wild, and we're gonna. The story's developing, and I'm pretty sure the cameras is off by now. But anyway, let's get into this last shit.
It's not hard though if you think about it though. Like if you have money and power at your disposal, and your family is born and bred to do this kind of shit. Yeah. You can destabilize the country easy as fuck. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And if you're wondering why Haiti, we established last week, is the only sovereign black nation on the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah. So
when you understand that these people are ritualistic and they follow rituals, to go do that type of action there, it means a lot more to them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of crazy, man.
The president got whacked,
man. All the way whacked.
And they sent them niggas in there on a crash dummy mission because they got caught.
Right.
And they if it was really like that, they wouldn't have got caught. But they wanted you to catch them.
No, hold on. Right.
Because they wanted you to catch them.
Because they want to put everybody on notice.
No, because the story is gonna be on notice, but for those the notice is just for those who know, but for those who don't know, some Venezuelans, some Colombians went to and that's just the story.
Exactly.
It's not deep state.
Exactly.
It's not whoever. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they move.
Exactly. Like,
real smooth.
Can you believe they did that, y'all?
Can you believe them Colombians did that?
It's nasty. I mean, like when I see stuff getting little airplay, that's a big deal.
Yeah. Yep.
It kind of made me throw caution.
Dog, they were trying to talk about Sha'Carri.
It's like the president.
They were trying to talk about Sha'Carri that week. Can we please talk about Haiti? Please.
Right.
We just talked about last week how important Haitians have been in American
Very
culture.
important. Yeah. Very
you know what I'm saying? They come in with a
Black
whole
American culture.
They come in with the mentality that niggas think they got because they read the fucking Malcolm X biography and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas is really living that shit, and you go out there and whack. I don't know. Niggas say that like they president wasn't really like a man of the people and shit.
Yeah.
But regardless of all that shit, he's still the top tier. He's the pinnacle of that whole shit. You know what I'm saying?
Regardless of his intentions, who he ended up in bed with, he's gonna look bad regardless.
Right.
So
Right. And they whack that nigga and just that's it. Kill that whole shit. Man, niggas don't understand what we up against, bro. That's why I be going so hard for the streets.
That's a life.
Like,
that's a life.
Nigga, we have like a silent war.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a silent war. It ain't protesting out in the streets in front of people's faces. It's like, no, nigga, they're literally going for your kids.
Yeah.
Your kids are gonna start shooting shit up, and you're gonna be like, wow, I didn't raise them like that.
I tell niggas all the time, man. Strap up, bro. Nah, I ain't talking about no motherfucking condom. Get them hammers ready. Like, I mean.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, have your guns loaded, but get control of your patience.
Right.
Get your gray area shit up. Get your fucking understanding, your comprehension, because the number one war is really with your mind. At the end of the day, not on some fake deep shit, but when you wake up, you turn that radio on, you click on that Instagram app, that Facebook app. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you doing, you go on YouTube. Instant programming is happening, and they got this shit on. They got this shit on autopilot to where we're programming ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So you see how we over here? We're not praising Kwame Brown because he so-called checked Hassan Campbell. We're praising him because of how poised he is, how in control he was of his fucking emotions. That's the only fucking way, because they're attacking your emotions, they're attacking your triggers, they're attacking your traumas. Therapy, bruh. Have your gun, but if you have your gun without therapy, you might as well point that shit at your own fucking head.
Always tell the government, man. You gotta tell them, you know what I'm saying?
What? You're not my dad.
Always.
You also